God communicates through you via your heart's true desires. And life is full of epicness, the coolest things ever, when we surrender to God's guidance and we align our life with our heart's true desires. Life is incredibly challenging and full of so many obstacles when we listen to the mind more than listening to the heart. The key to massive success, and by success I mean just like amazing life, full of abundance, full of joy, full of radiant health, full of amazing adventure, amazing connection. The key is to surrender to your heart's true desires, which means we have to sacrifice what the mind wants. What the mind wants is not necessarily based off of what is best for us. It's based off of what it's been programmed to believe to be true. It's based off of the past and the environment and all of the social conditioning it receives every single second of every single day. In one aspect, we should never trust what the mind wants. It's just a program, but the heart, your gut, your intuition, your spirit, it's connected to the divine. It's connected to the one. And it can see into the future, it can see into the past, and it knows what is best for you on your journey. Practically speaking, it's really important to be able to discern whether your thoughts or your guidance is coming from your heart, your intuition, spirit, God, or if it's coming from your mind. There's a teaching from Bashar called the emotional guidance system, and it makes this discernment really easy and practicable. And it goes like this: if your guidance makes you feel empowered, if it makes you feel like you can do absolutely anything, and it lights up every single cell in your body, that's coming from your heart, your intuition, spirit. That's a sign from God, and is hitting the big green button saying ding, 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 ding. Whatever you're noticing, whatever you're picking up, that's true. So align your life with that if you seek a successful, fulfilling life. On the contrary, if your guidance makes you feel limited in any way, if it makes you feel small in any way, judged in any way, less than in any way, that's God, your heart, spirit, hitting the big red button saying, even though you can justify that guidance to the end of time, even though it like makes so much logical sense, it's not true. So do not follow it. If you do follow it, I mean, you certainly can, and life's going to be okay. You're not going to die, odds are, but life's going to be a lot less fulfilling. And if you continue to follow the mind and continue to follow the mind and continue to follow the mind, spirit will lose trust in you and provide less guidance to you, oftentimes. Spirit is always checking in. Are you trustworthy? It's constantly giving you signs via your heart's desires, your intuition. Are you trustworthy? Are you going to surrender to your heart's desires? If you are, you will be rewarded far more than you can even fathom right now, in ways you can't even comprehend. And it's fine and dandy and really cool to talk about this stuff. It's an entirely different thing to experiment with it and integrate it into your life. What if you make the commitment right now for the next 3 days before you make any decision, you pause and you check in with yourself. How is this decision making my body feel? If it makes me feel, that's God saying do it. If it's making you feel small, it's God saying don't fucking do it. And you only did the things that made you feel, for 3 consecutive days. What if you make that commitment to yourself? I encourage you to do it, and you will catch a glimpse of how the masters live their life. The masters amongst us live their life. Surrender to God's will. In other words, follow your heart's desires at all times. Make the necessary sacrifices. They're not even sacrifices really to the mind, they are, but to the heart, they're not. The heart can't lose anything. It can't. Ever! The heart never fails. The heart never struggles. The mind fails, struggles, loses. Surrender to God's will. Follow your heart above anything else. Above the comfort zone. Above the known. Above anything else. That's it for today's video. If it resonates with you, comment down below and say the words, I surrender to God's guidance. I surrender to God's guidance. Wherever it puts me is exactly where I belong. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date. My name is Judy Orsi. Unconditional love sent your way, my beautiful, strong, powerful friend.